Joe Sports Talk with our weekly high school review. We're a very special guest this week. Coach Doherty, Coach Scoop, Mr. Dax Nunn, Reggie, myself. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. These guys are on fire right now. Southside's playing really good football at the right time. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You guys, y'all handle business. Y'all went up there, and it came from right off the bat, man. I'm gonna let Red pass it to Reggie. He's got a couple questions for Coach Doherty, and we're gonna move right on.
Coach, huge win. What was the mindset of the team going into that game?
Well, our kids, we do the same thing every week pretty much. It's work on the little things, try to get better. And all season long, we felt like we've got better every week. We just keep on taking the next step. But the mindset going in, we knew what was on the line. Very, very proud of our kids, how hard they played from, every one of them. Both sides of the ball, special teams, they played really well. Took care of business. Very proud of our small defensive line going against that huge offensive line. They took the battle to them, and then offensively, we knew we had to try to keep Boaz's offense off the field because they're so good, and our offense stepped up. Our coaching staff does such a good job of getting everybody ready, and I'm really proud of them.
That one thing I did notice, you took Christian Collins out of the game pretty early. The defense, they came out, they seemed like they were just amped up and ready to go. Did y'all just key in on him? Was that the game plan?
Well, Coach Nichols is a really smart guy. The experience he has for being around his dad, and of course I still have Coach Nail sitting there. That's been a great defense coordinator for years and years.
Oh yeah.
And they had a great game plan going in and got it across to the kids, and they just executed what they asked them to do. But we knew we had to try to limit him. We knew we weren't going to stop him. We knew we had to try to limit him and get him to try to do other things. And when our offense was able to keep it a 2 or 3 score game, it put them in a position where they had to do some other things. So it gave us an advantage.
How big of a statement was that first play of the game when you took it to the house? Kind of set the tone.
We were very happy about it. It was blocked. The play was blocked very well, and Cat didn't even run where it was blocked. He just saw another opening because our fullback, Andrew Dunston, did his job extremely well. And Cat saw the opening and took it. We had little things that people don't see or understand. The backside of our offensive line, they were all 15 yards downfield for Cat to cut off of, and then natural ability took over and Cat to the other half.
Yeah, I noticed it was that play. I almost missed that play. And I was like, okay, he's gone. That's a touchdown.
Reggie, I was at the Hoover game. Reggie went to cover you guys. He said, man, I didn't even sit down yet. I know Hunter's in Chile. I work out, man, a pretty good deal. I know he's worked his butt off, man. I personally say that personally.
Very, very proud of him because he's been a part of the team and hadn't really worked into a major role, and then did real well in the off season and started out at the beginning of the season. Then he had an injury, and we were worried that he might not be able to come back from it, but he's came back with it. He's done a really good job.
That's good. What's some of the things you did to get your unit prepared for last Friday night?
Just make sure they knew what coverages we were going to be in when they went to the spread, and we limited Christian Collins from running the ball. We knew they were going to have to pass, and we just made sure they were lined up in the right coverages and doing what they were supposed to do.
I know you guys had a group effort stopping him. You did a great job.
They did. I know the game you went to. They played Sardis. It took, he was dragging like 5 or 6 guys at a time, and Friday night that wasn't the case. It was.
And going forward, man, how are you guys going to keep this momentum and actually go forward with it?
Well, like I've said a few times before, when you start having success, the kids start believing more and more in what you're doing. We do the same routine all the time. The little things that we work on, it's not really rocket science. Kids start believing in what you're doing, and they continue to work and see some success from it, and it just breeds like wildfire. So I'm really excited about moving on.
What's beautiful is Dax has told us all year. He said one thing he said about this team right here is they didn't give up, they worked their butts off. And he said, Dax told us, he said it on camera, he said, it's going to pay off. Sometime or another, things are going to start clicking, and it's going to start paying off. Dax has said that all year. No better time in the world to get hot.
Right here.
Well, you just got to believe in what you're doing, and sometimes it may not pay off until the next year. We're just lucky enough that we've accelerated the learning curve, because of good kids, good coaches, people working hard on it and believing in it. So we're able to get here at the right time.
So this team is pretty young. Going on this winning streak right now kind of gives you momentum into going forward to next year. I know y'all not looking at the off season, but what do you plan on doing? To kind of
Well, one thing, like you said, we're focused on practice. We're not focused on Friday. We're focused on practice tomorrow. What I'd like for people to see, we've got quite a few kids that this is the first year to play, whether they're a sophomore, a freshman, or a senior. And what I would love for a lot of the other kids at Southside to see that if they come out a year earlier, we've made some mistakes in the secondary and some mistakes with our receivers that are first-year guys that are juniors and seniors. If they had played as a 9th and 10th grader, a lot of those mistakes wouldn't be happening. And of course we've got all these sophomores that this is their first year to play. So we feel like we can really make big gains in not having to work so much on the mistakes we've corrected this year. And then of course they love the weight room. So we lived in season pretty hard, but nothing like we do from November to May.
I told them that's what the games are going on. The weight room on that practice field. Coach, I appreciate that. We're going to move on a little bit to the show right here. Etowah with a huge win. We're going to touch on that for just a second. They won 27-7 over Alexandria. They only gave up 20 yards total, and the touchdown they gave was a snap over the head of the punter. And that's how they gave up the touchdown. Pretty impressive win. With Alexandria, these guys just got through playing Alexandria. Very impressive win. So Reggie, this brings me to my final thing we're going to touch on, and then we got a very special guest that's going to stop by and see us in just a minute. Talk about your boys. And Coach, you don't know this, but you ever heard the curse of the Bambino, the curse of the goat? This is Reggie again.
I've heard that.
Reggie he hadn't missed a Gadsden game in years and years, right? But like this season, he was sitting there. He goes religiously. So he leaves that game. What was it? 50?
It was 50-7.
50-7.
Well, 50-14. They scored as I was walking up.
And then they scored. And then when Reggie gets in his car and starts going down the road, they scored 29 points. So he thought, okay, let's put this to the test. So Reggie said, home. Guess what happened? They won. All right. So Reggie's at another game. He's like, Gadsden City's winning. Let me just check it on my phone. He pulls it up. They're down there about to score. Tell them what happens.
Well, actually, it was Friday night. I was at y'all's game, and I pulled it up on my phone. I'm watching it, and they're like on the 15-20-yard line, and the quarterback throws the interception. I was like, turn it off. I'm turning it off. I was like, I'm not doing that. So
we promised Coach Sessions that Reggie would not be attending no more games.
I would not.
I'm going to let you touch on that game, and I'm going to shut this one down. We got some special guests we're going to bring on first.
Gadsden City went up to Huntsville. They very, very good game. Huntsville kept them out of the playoffs last year. Gadsden City turned the favor this year. They went up there and won 27-7. Jamontez Woods had a fantastic game, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns. But the defense, I think, was the story of the night. They forced 3 turnovers, and they had a blocked punt and a blocked field goal.
Yeah, didn't they only give up 40 yards passing total?
Yes. Yeah, the guys, some of the players hit me on Twitter, and they were like, make sure you mention this. So defense, hey, that was fantastic. Q Densmore had a 70-yard interception return for a touchdown. So defense did their thing, and the offense did as well. So these guys are clicking at the right time as well. But we need some help from Florence and Bob Jones. Well, we need Bob Jones to lose and Florence to win. So
what you need to do is go sit on their sideline.
What I need to do is just not go.
No, you need to go sit on Bob Jones' sideline. Sure, I'm just playing. Coach, you got some special guests we're going to bring on here, right? Here we go. Now, this is what it's all about, folks. This is what it's all about. It's Coach Daugherty's baby. So glad to have him on.
Yep.
You guys got anything you want to say for the Can we get a Go Panthers out of you guys?
Go Panthers!
There we go. Coach Daugherty, everybody. This is Average Joe Sports Talk. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell for the notifications. Get new videos as they drop. Good night.